We were sent this electric inflating device here. Really compact. Look at how easy it fits in the two hands here. It has a USB plug on it to be able to charge devices. It also has a flashlight feature, so you can use this when you're camping to inflate your inflatable air mattresses. But here I have this Kayak that we love using, and the manual pump that the Kayak comes with, it just takes a lot of time to be able to pump it up. So I'm really excited that this can fill inflatable devices so that I can start using it for this Kayak, because here we're in the summer season. I'm going to be using this a lot, but I want to test it out before I get out on the water to make sure that it's working properly. One thing of note, this does not come fully charged, so you want to make sure that you charge it ahead of time so that it has the juice you need to be able to use it. This here can inflate and deflate. It comes with the different attachments for the most common size attachments for inflation. Just make sure that you're checking that ahead of time. It comes with a charging cable and a cute little carrying case as well. All the items that you need to be able to have success. Let's just see how much this can inflate right out of the box. That way, if it says that it's at about 10%, which is when the red light blinks on, in case you're in an emergency, maybe it'll still work for you. So we're gonna put it here on this Kayak here, inflate it as much as we can until the battery dies, see how far we get. First things we did is find out what adapters we can use to be able to inflate this. So this one here works for the main chambers. How it goes on, it just fits on right there with a pressure fit. This side's the deflate side, this side is the inflation side. I'm gonna go through here. I open the valve up, put it in the nozzle. So how you get and turn this on is a long press of the power button will turn the lighting on. A double press will turn the inflation on. All right, we have 2 of the 3 main chambers inflated here so far, and this is still working great. Let's get to the next one. One thing I hadn't mentioned yet on this is it has 2 different fill speeds. So it tells you right here what it has. So it has a 300 or a 450 per minute charge available to be able to have the airflow out of here. And that does an inflation pressure of 6 kPa or 17 kPa. So just be aware of that. Has 2 different ones. Of course, the higher pressure, it'll drain the battery faster. Right now, we've been doing it on low to be able to get this inflated, just to be able to see if right out of the box and at with a 10% inflation, how much it can have. So let's go through and do it again. Double press the power button to turn it on. We have the last main chamber there inflated. How cool is that? This thing has worked so well to be able to inflate the different ones. We have a couple other little inflation areas to be able to do on that we will use the other inflation attachment for, and then this thing will be ready to go in the water. So this thing's working great off of just straight out of the box, which means that this would work for small air mattresses as well. If you're taking it camping straight out of the box, that is really handy to be able to have. Well, this little inflatable pump has been perfect. It has inflated the Kayak here. It is holding air. I'll be able to go through and use it here. My gosh, right out of the box, this thing had enough charge on it to be able to inflate this Kayak so that I could take it out on the water and have confidence in it. Definitely recommend charging it fully ahead of time. 2 different pressure settings. It'll inflate your items very quickly. Also has the deflation setting on here, which just means take the attachment off, put it on the tail end there to be able to deflate the item. It'll make a real breeze of inflating and deflating your items. This really does a fantastic job deflating it. You can see how it sucked dry this bottom here, so it really has all the air out of it. This last chamber here will be real easy. You know, I just open up the main valve, let the bulk of the air fall out of there. When you want to suck the rest of it totally out, then you'll go ahead and stick this on there, turn it on, firm press the power button twice, 1, 2. And you can see how it's sucking all the air out of there so efficiently. Having all the air out of your inflatables really makes a huge difference when you're wanting to pack them up. So making sure that you're deflating them and using an electronic inflator, it's fantastic. And there you go. It's that easy. Whether inflating or deflating or even using it as a light is wonderful. We love it, and I know you will as well.